everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video, bit of a calf update, just a calf video really. So we've a good bit to do, we have a couple of things to do with the calves, and yeah, we're just going to get stuck straight into it. But the big thing is, sun is shining, me and Liv are just back from Greece. Why am I looking at goose eggs on the lawn? I must have a goose laying somewhere funny. You'll have to investigate that one. Anyways, so yes, me and Liv were away in Greece for the weekend, seeing Rory and Cape before they head back to New Zealand, and we brought the sun back with us. So hopefully it sticks around. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Anyways, well, I lift this bit of a fence here, and we have to put the fence up then round the house inside, and then take the gates down and let the calves out. It's about time they stretch their legs and get a bit of grass. Anyways, we get this fence lifted. So fence gathered, just walking out here now to put up, and I see two calves out. Now I don't know whether they are out from getting across the fence to steer into the garden of the house, or whether they've knocked gates. We'll find out. Also, the grass out here ain't plentiful. It's actually probably the worst amount of grass I've seen ever for this time of the year out here. Could do a kind of bit of urea out on it just to push it on a bit. Lots of daffodils and flowers, but grass is scarce, which isn't great, but it's the year that's in it. So that's it. Yeah, it's just calves that have got over the fence. So yeah, house looks different now with all the trees cut. So we have a few out. So they stood up the wire we put up that time, but they're just walking over it. I'll get this fence up right round, put power in it, and then hopefully that keeps them away, and then we let them on up. They let them out while me and Liv were away in Greece, just to give them, let's start getting them out, as we are nearly off milking this shed. The first calves are nearly off, and we wanted to have them out on grass so they're not naive when they do go out to grass. They're still on milk, adjusting to grass. So yes boys, we'll get the fence up, we'll let you out. And now that has the fence up and power in it. So yeah, you can see him giving the shock there. So just want to take down the fence now. I need to move two gates up to where we have Rory and Kate's tree that they left us before they left on their adventures. It's in this field, so just want to put the gates around it, and then that should be them happy out. There's quite a few of them gone up the field now, so we'll see how they're looking, but we get these gates down anyways. And now that is that job done. So there's a couple of calves out, there's not many, maybe 15 or that. One of the best times of year, once you just get them out of the shed, out nibble a bit of grass. Now they'll still go into the shed, get their milk, get their meal, but they're doing quite well too. Now, touch wood, I always feel nervous talking about how calves are doing, because when they're going well, if you talk about, it seems like something then comes out of the woodwork to catch you out, but so far, so good. So we'll go through the shed there. Most of the calves are in. They're on that nervous point of go out, go in. So I was hoping that we'd have had the new fence up, but I'm still waiting on the cousin to come to do the digging, to tidy it up so we can get the new fence up. So yeah, I'd like to have that done. The other thing too down here is quite mucky, because it's down on the bottom of the hill. It's also something I think when I get him at that, I might try and get him to clean this up and tip a load of stone just in it, just leave it a bit nicer for the calves to get in and out of the sheds. It's always a bit of an issue. There was a wall there, but that got knocked years ago cleaning the shed. And yeah, it's whether we do something now or we wait till we're going to redevelop this shed to do something about it. So everybody is in the shed, nearly everyone, fast asleep. So we'll go show you a couple of the calves. So there's an ab lib calf there, 2291. So that's 100% Holstein bull calf we put on ab lib. So he's turned down to a fine lump of a bull. And here, all the calves in the shed now are starting to come off milk. So there's another one of our ab libs there. Now we don't know what happened to his head, but he seems like he hit his head or something. That's one of our ab lib Jersey calves there. And after that, I'm going to have to go check the feeder just to see who else is on ab lib. So that's just 2 out of 12 in the shed. So we will be comparing the calves to their comrades, not to each other, because each herd is different. So we'll try and find another couple of ab lib calves after, just to kind of show you the difference. But the plan is, calves are starting to come off milk now. Big thing is to get them to grass so they're not naive when we do take them out. Now grass is tight everywhere. Grass just isn't growing like it has other years, which is a little bit frustrating, but hopefully this sunshine we brought back from Greece stays and pushes the grass on. But when I get them out, nibble at grass as they come off so they're not naive to grass. Then we'll start pulling them out. But when we do start taking them off, we will be weighing them, especially the likes of our ab lib calves. But we also want to make sure we weigh most of the other calves as well, so we can get a comparison coming off milk. The comparison between that 100% Holstein there and the next lad that walks out, there's no point looking at them two as a comparison between ab lib and not. It's between the comrades. So that calf there and any calf that came from the same farm, because the 5 farms we buy off are different herds. They have different breeding behind them and they're different size calves. Like that big lad there, he's 100% Holstein. He's from a 100% Holstein herd. Every calf out there is 100% Holstein. And I'm just looking at him, I'm well chuffed with him. The other ab lib calf we looked at, he's a JEX. He's from a herd that is kind of 50-50 Holstein Jersey. Good Jersey mix in it, but a bit of a sizey bit of a Jersey. One of our other herds that's in here is a very, very strong Jersey herd. The calves would be quite small in comparison, or they're smaller in comparison to the rest of the herds that we buy from. It means that a calf that's on ab lib from that herd may be 10 kilos, 20 kilos heavier than his comrades, but he may be the same weight as the average weight of our 100% Holstein herd. So that's why I want to see what the difference is between the calves in the one herd rather than the calves as a total, because things like that will skew my results on that. And then we've 2 Holstein Jersey herds. We've one very strong Jersey Kiwi herd, as we call it, 100% Holstein, and then we've one herd which is Norwegian Red Ayrshire, British Frisian Holstein. There's a big mix of things, and they generally have really good, nice square calves. And to be honest, I think that's where most of our Herefords and Angus have come from this year. Not that we have many. But we're at the minute, because this whole shed is on the wind down, first 10 calves are off in 4 days, and the last calves, they're just starting to come down, so they have another 20 days before they're off milk fully. We're going through the shed and we're body scoring the calves. Now, I don't have the thing with me, it's up there. But we'll go through a calf. Here's a calf's 7307. So we look at him. We want to see, is he full? Is he lively? And is there a bit of flesh on his back? And that's how I tell when I'm body scoring, to see, is he good enough to come off? Is he not good enough to come off? And you're just going through the shed, ticking them off the list. Does he look good? Is he not? Is he? And that's how we determine how the calves are coming off. So also, all the calves in this shed are dehorned. So for once, one shed fully dehorned, and we're on to the next shed dehorning. So everybody is happy out here now at the minute. So that's what we're doing. Now, I don't have the board with me, but I'll go ahead later when we come back from spreading slurries. We have to go, and when we come back and I give a hand with the feeding, I'll run through the shed and start going through the calves, list the calves, everyone that's coming off. And you just keep going through that list, making sure everybody is on. Make sure everybody gets checked at least twice, and to make sure that they're okay coming off. We don't go by weight, because there's a big size variation in some of the herds of calves, but we work off body condition. And if they're carrying the condition as they're coming off milk, then they're good to come off. That's how we work it. So, just looking at just how healthy they look. Do they look full, and are they carrying a bit of flesh on their back? If they don't tick them 3 boxes, put them back 10 days. That's what we do. So up there is mucky now because they're eating a lot of meal. And what's going on with the bulls behind me? They're doing an awful lot of running. But in this shed, we're averaging over 2 kilos of meal a day. So we fill this wheelbarrow twice a day. It's 130 kilos in the wheelbarrow, and they're eating the full of it twice a day. We could probably feed them more, but that's 260 kilos of meal for 125 calves. It's over 2 kilos of meal a day, and they're fleecing it. So that's where we want them at, that 2 kilos. So they're really, really greedy on it. So now they're outside, we'll start feeding them outside, or some will fill trots outside, just to start getting them used to that. And we'll probably, the first 10 calves will be off milk by the end of the week. I'll probably leave them in the shed till the weather settles another bit. Usually we'd wait till we got some really nice settled weather to let them out, but we're just not getting it, and we don't want them naive coming out of the shed onto grass, coming off milk. So, dinner? Okay. So yeah, that's why we're letting them out now, but they are quite happy, and touch wood, things are going quite well for us. And we're in the bottom shed now, or the new shed as we like to call it. So the dehorning crate is down here. So it is, because we're starting to make waves into this shed. There's a bit of coughing going on. Don't really know why. The calves are getting on not too bad now. We do have some are being a bit trickier to feed, so we have our new calf urban Alma Pro Fitness Plus model here. So this one has the liquid doser inside of it. So we have been, they're finished their course of it, but we were adding precision microbes in there, and then it dosed it out at the right amount to every calf. So yeah, 122 calves in this shed, so not getting on too bad. So they're not. This shed is 2-3 weeks behind the other shed, so it'll be, first calves are off milk in the other shed now, whereas the first calves here won't be off milk for another 2 weeks, I think. So this shed, we are debating about opening that door and getting them out to the paddock, but the weather's just, it's dull, it's a bit droppy, it's not over warm. Because they're not coming off milk yet, there's no big panic to let them out to try and take that naivety off them from grass. But then the flip side is, it'd be nice to get them out, take a bit of pressure off the bedding in the shed, and also they're out, it's clean air. But if we let them out when the weather's not ideal, we could end up seeing calves getting sick with chills and stuff from being silly and not coming back into the shed when they should. Or on a good brisk day, you could get an extra bit of a draft coming in through the door. So it's that flip side of whether to get them out or not. So yeah, this shed. So I suppose just to break down now, we are totally finished. All the calves are on the farm. No more calves coming onto the farm, except for we've one herd that is milks year round. They're 100% Holstein herd, and we just kind of take calves, bull calves whenever they have them. There's only ever 2 or 3 at a time, so we keep taking them on near enough year round. But apart from that, we're finished. Shed is closed. All the calves are in. All the calves are in for this year. Big change on the calves from last year to this year. Last year we done what everybody tells you to do and buy better calves, buy Belgian Blues, buy more Herefords, buy more Angus, buy more beef, and I definitely don't feel any better of it. The Belgian Blues are the most disappointing animals I think I've ever come across, because you're told they're worth this much, and what they actually are is they're no better than me JEXs. They're a bit squarer, that's all. They're squarer, but they're no bigger. There's no weight difference. Yeah, just not Belgian Blues, never again. So this year we went back to basics, back to our roots, and we majority bought Frisian Cross and Jersey Cross bull calves. Now you will see Herefords in there. We have a nice little mix of Herefords and a nice few Angus. Probably, just put a figure on it, if we had 30. So there's just about 12-15% of this year's calves is beef breed. The rest is all bread and butter. Because but to say that now, price per calf this year is well down on other years, especially for our beef, our Herefords and our Angus, so much so that the Angus are at the point where they're the equivalent price of a Frisian, so we probably could have bought more Angus. The Herefords were a little bit above the point, but compared to other years there was good value for money in them. But we stuck to our guns. We said we're going to just go back to the basics, back to our Frisian and our Frisian bull calf with the extra little bit of beef, just to make up the numbers, because some of our farmers didn't have, because of use of sex semen, some of our farmers didn't have, or no, we probably actually have more Herefords. To be fair, there was 2 load of Herefords come in, so there'd be 40. There's about 20%, just over 20%. We have about 40 Herefords in Angus, is what I think, and that's it. There's no Charlies this year, no speckled parts, nothing else wild or exciting. So, and most of the Herefords are in this shed, as you may see. Just have a walk around the pen so you can see what our Herefords look like. So anyone with a jacket is a calf that has been sick and Liv has put a jacket on, but all in all they're not doing too bad. Meal troughs are full. This shed, they're not eating just as much meal, they are that bit behind. I'm just going to spend the whole day talking, Liv. That's my job. So there's a little bit of coughing going on, but touch wood, things aren't going too bad. So one of the new things for this year is a new CBV value. It's the carcass breed value. So it's a new metric that they're given the genomics of every calf to say what that calf is, carcass potential is worth. It's to help influence farmers on the price of calves and whether a calf will have a good potential or a poor potential. So I've yet to see any of our CBV values for the calves here. You have to pay for it, so you have to get an ICBF herd plus subscription to be able to see the value of the calves in the herd. So we'll probably pay that just to be able to do research to see whether it's based in reality or not, because like the old DBI value, that made no sense at all from what we've seen on the farm. So I want to see what the CBV value of the calves is and see what the difference is between our Herefords there. We have some really good Frisian cross lads there out of quite a big chunky herd, but then our Jersey crosses. See what the difference is in the CBV value, because in theory that value says, well, that calf has a carcass value of 80, so he's worth €80 more, or that Jersey cross should have a minus 20 and you should be getting €20 off the farmer to take him. That's not that would happen, but that's kind of the theory behind it. So it'll be interesting to see what that looks like. But so far, touch wood, calves are going quite well. So the other shed's dehorned, this shed too dehorned, so we're well on our way, and the first calves will be out this weekend out onto grass. Put them at Daughan-born calves down on the multi-species sward. So we'll try and eat my welly. Yeah, that's just a bit of an update on how the calves are going this year. I know people ask every now and again how we're getting on. Touch wood, we're getting on quite well, and hopefully stays that way. And we're just on the precipice of calves coming off milk, getting out, and the workload starting to reduce a bit. The next big thing now is to get paddocks ready for calves outside and have a bit of work to do with some meal truss that I want to do. Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions or anything like that, please hit me up in the comments down below. We'll try and get back to you. We're going to leave it at that for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. Good luck.